Electric bikes are great for getting around town quickly and efficiently, but it's no secret that they lack the storage space of a big car, truck, or SUV. That's where electric cargo bikes come in, with the ability to carry more stuff and more people, all without taking up that much more space in your life. And now that I've spent some quality miles on the Xtracycle Hopper here, I'm ready to tell you about the electric cargo bike that offers a better ride than the budget models, but at a better price than the premium models.
Hey everyone, Micah here with Electrek, and today we're reviewing the Xtracycle Hopper, an electric cargo bike for the entire family. Come along with us while we check it out.
Not only have I been having a blast riding around on the Xtracycle Hopper lately, but I've been roping in my friends and family to give it a try too, and get a wider sense of how this electric cargo bike can fit different types of riders and different types of families. Now, to put this bike into perspective a little bit, we're not looking at a budget model here. I'll tell you right now, at $2,999, this is not a Walmart bike and it is not a budget brand. Xtracycle was founded in California in the late 90s and is widely considered the driving force behind popularizing long-tail cargo bikes. The Hopper is the brand's latest model and combines the premium positioning that Xtracycle has always held with a new focus on accessibility. So while $3,000 might sound like a lot, it's the most affordable Xtracycle out there, and it offers a lot of premium components you won't find on budget models. Not only does the bike come with these cargo accessories, like the running boards, the rear kid cage, known as the hoopty, and that front rack, all of which cost many hundreds of dollars to add to other cargo bikes in the market, but it's also got a lot of nicer components too. There's a dropper seat post, so you can lower the seat down at stops to more comfortably get on and off, and then pop it back up when you're ready to ride off again. There's a big ol' 720 watt-hour battery for long-range riding, and that battery is also certified to UL 2271. Actually, the entire e-bike's electrical system is also certified to UL 2849. Other nice components include a super wide and extra stable double kickstand for confident and rock-solid parking, a torque sensor for better pedaling performance that feels more natural, though there is also a throttle for taking full advantage of that 750 watt rear motor when you're feeling a bit tired to pedal around and just want the motor to do the work. And the bike can even get up to 28 miles per hour if unlocked from the 20 mile per hour mode that it ships in. There are also other really high quality accessories you can add too. I added on the Porter Pack on the front rack, which is a high quality roll top cycling bag, and then I added the cargo bay panniers on the rear. These are all Xtracycle's own accessories designed in-house, and they're premium quality, making it easy to treat the Hopper like an SUV or a minivan that you take to the grocery store and fill up with a week's worth of groceries. They say you can fit 2 bags on either side with the panniers, and the front bag is enough for at least one more, so that's 5 bags of groceries easy. And the Hopper is built to handle that weight too. The bike's frame is rated to 500 pounds total, the rear rack alone is rated to 242 pounds, and the front rack is rated to 55 pounds, so you've got a lot of options there. And like I said, the bike comes standard with these cargo carrying accessories like the racks and running boards. If you're not currently doing a grocery run, you can carry 1 or 2 passengers in the rear. I borrowed my 2 nephews to test out the double passenger setup, and they had a lot of fun, though we probably need to have a conversation about keeping your arms and legs inside the ride at all times. My brother-in-law took them for a ride too, and while the Hopper is definitely bigger than his normal bike, he concedes it's a lot easier to take 2 kids around like this. I lent the bike to a friend of mine to test out a week's worth of daycare drop-offs with his kid, and they liked it so much they ended up going on lots of pleasure rides just for fun together. He also got a bit more adventurous with the bike, which goes to show how many options you've got for these types of fun excursions. And those 20-inch tires that are wide enough to handle a bit of light off-roading open up those options even more. Now, I'm not saying other cargo e-bikes can't do some of this, but there are simply key differences here. The bike is rated to carry heavier loads, it uses higher end components, and it comes with a lot more cargo/passenger carrying gear included in that base price. But of course, as nice as the Hopper is, I always say that no e-bike is perfect, and so let's go through my list of downsides here. For one, that taillight, it is nicely integrated, which is great for not snagging wires at the bike rack, but that also means it's a bit obscured behind the foot protectors on either side of the rear wheel. From behind you can see it just fine, but from a rear angle it might be a bit more obscured. Some riders might want to add a second taillight on the back of the rack or the child carrier just to be extra visible. Next, the throttle is definitely a welcome addition, but you've got to be rolling a bit before it will engage. It would be nice if it could engage from a dead stop, but I get that the rolling throttle helps the drivetrain last longer, and it's safer for some people that might accidentally take off if they hit that throttle by mistake, especially when pushing the bike around like in a garage. The display, it's also a bit small. It's certainly still readable, but it's a little small. And the bike is heavy at 85 pounds, though to be fair, any bike that can carry 3 people at 28 miles per hour over long distances is going to be a bit heavy. So to sum all this up, basically the Xtracycle Hopper feels like the right in-between cargo e-bike, in my opinion, both in terms of falling in between the size of a regular bike and a Longdale cargo bike, and in between the value brands and the ultra premium brands. Sure, it's not going to offer the same bang for your buck as a Electrek Expedition at half the price, for example, but it's going to last a lot longer and offer a much better riding experience as well as a better ownership experience. It's not going to be as high-end as top-shelf Tern or recent Moeller bikes, but it costs half as much as those more premium models. So it falls in that Goldilocks zone, giving you better components that are higher quality and last longer without just holding your wallet upside down until a couple paychecks fall out. It's the cargo bike for folks that don't want to cheap out on the thing that they take their kids on, but also don't need the fanciest Mercedes of the e-bike world either. It's the sensible, safe family car that just happens to be the SUV of the e-bike world, and that's the sweet spot for me.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We hope you enjoyed that review of the Xtracycle Hopper. If you did, why don't you give this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our future electric vehicle videos. We'll see you here next time.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people. This is the city I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life.